Alright, so something happened to my sound, so we're doing a voiceover. This is a Diner Series 3. I noticed this didn't have the pinholes, but instead had a pencil mark. So according to the mark, it should be a cheeseburger. And spoiler, it's a cheeseburger. So it had, I think, like 7 little baggies. We have our American cheese, cheddar cheese. Sorry. Came with 2 hamburger buns. I think it came with 4 slices of cheese. And then it came with this little board. I ended up not using the board. I didn't really like it. Our tomatoes and lettuce. Here was our hamburger patties. And then it came with ketchup. Yum. And then this just had the little topper and the tweezers, nothing else. So this is where I decided to get rid of the board and use a little extra plate I had instead, because I was only going to make 1 hamburger or cheeseburger. So I just wanted to use a little plate. And then I couldn't figure out what was the bottom and what was inside of the bun. So I started off putting my lettuce at the bottom. Because the lettuce was shoved in that little container, the sides were bent up and I couldn't get them to stay down, so it caused problems with getting this to stay together. So I did at first try to glue these together with some super glue, and unfortunately it didn't work. So here's where I had to go back in with resin, but the resin still didn't work very well because the UV light can't get between these layers, so I can't cure. So I had a hard time getting these pieces to stay together. So I kept going back with resin and a UV light, but because the lettuce was kind of bent, and because I couldn't cure the resin in between the layers, it kept popping up. It kept popping up and wouldn't stay together. I was getting a little annoyed. And that's where I'm explaining that it's not staying together. So I think this is where I gave up and was like, alright, let's go on to the next. So we went in with the cheese, just 1 slice of cheese. Alright, next up I put the tomatoes. And I cured those. And then last, going back in with the top. Honestly, I've been looking for this one for a while, and I gotta say I wasn't too happy with the hamburger. I feel like instead of resin, Miniverse should give out glue with some of them, because this resin was not working for me. Yep, and that's our cheeseburger. Honestly, I feel like it looks a little sad, but what do you guys think? Would you have done something different? Have you tried this one before? Well, I'll see you guys.